in the day, we had no clue. Tomorrow was waiting for me and you. Stories unfold like a time travel view. Then, now, and you. That's the groove. Past is the present in every move. Tune in, listen, it's all brand new. Then, now, and you. That's the groove.
Welcome back to Then, Now, and You. I'm your host. Yeah, still here, still talking into this mic because apparently you all keep listening. So thank you for that. Today, oh man, we're diving into a topic that makes people roll their eyes, throw out their snack drawer, and sometimes cry into their ice cream. Yep, we're talking about diets. Now, before you groan and hit next episode, listen. Today's not about shaming you or making you feel bad about that pizza you crushed last night. I'm not here to tell you carbs are evil or never look at a donut again. No, today's about cutting through the BS, talking about what actually works, and figuring out how to stay motivated without, hating your life. And I've got the perfect guest to help us with that. She's a certified fitness guru, coach, speaker, and honestly, one of the most no-nonsense voices in the space right now. Please welcome Maria Alvarez.
Hey, thank you so much for having me on. I am so excited to be here.
Excited to talk about diets? That's how I know you're a pro, because if someone asked me to talk about diets, I'd be like, nah, pass me the nachos instead.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love nachos, but I also love helping people figure out how to fuel their body in a way that makes them feel good, not miserable.
Okay, see, already sounding smarter than 90% of the diet ads on Instagram. So let's start right here. Diets get a bad rap. People think, restriction, misery, kale smoothies forever. What's your big picture take before we even get into the top 5?
Yeah, so here's the deal. Diets should never be seen as quick fixes. If you're jumping into something because you want to lose 10 pounds before your vacation next month, that's not really sustainable. At best, you'll lose the weight and gain it all back. At worst, you'll wreck your metabolism and your relationship with food. What I always tell people is think of diets as lifestyle tools. They're frameworks, not punishments. The best diet is one that fits into your life long-term, not one that you suffer through for 6 weeks and then rebound from.
Lifestyle tools. I like that. You're like the Home Depot of health. Let's get you some tools.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to do a countdown. Top 5 diets you need to try now. And listen, if you're at home, don't get mad if your favorite diet isn't on here. Or if it is, don't get all smug about it. We're just talking options, okay? Chill. Maria, take it away. What's number 5?
All right, so at number 5, we've got the paleo diet. The whole idea is to eat like our ancestors. Lean meats, fish, veggies, fruits, and seeds. Basically, if a caveman could eat it, you can too.
So no Doritos in the cave.
No Doritos, no processed junk, and definitely no sugar bombs.
Oh, damn. Okay, pros and cons.
Pros, you're cutting out processed foods, which is huge. People usually feel more energetic and less bloated. Plus, you end up cooking more at home, which is healthier in itself. Cons, it can feel restrictive. No grains, no dairy, no legumes. So goodbye bread, goodbye cheese, goodbye peanut butter.
Hold up. No cheese? No peanut butter? That's 90% of my diet right there.
Yeah, exactly. So for some people, it's a deal breaker.
Okay. Paleo, good if you want to feel clean, bad if you're in a committed relationship with pizza. Got it. What's next?
Number 4 is keto.
Ah, yes, the diet where you can eat bacon, but not a banana.
Exactly. Keto is all about high fat, moderate protein, and very low carbs, usually under 50 grams a day. The goal is to get your body into ketosis, where it burns fat for fuel instead of carbs.
So you basically trick your body into thinking bread doesn't exist.
Pretty much. Pros, people lose weight fast, especially in the beginning. It can also help regulate blood sugar and improve mental clarity for some folks. Cons, it's tough to sustain. Socially, it's hard. Like, you go out with friends and everyone's ordering pasta, and you're over there with your lettuce-wrapped burger. Plus, long-term studies are still mixed on whether it's the healthiest choice.
And doesn't it make your breath smell weird?
Yes, keto breath is real.
All right, so keto, you lose weight, but you might also lose friends because your breath smells like a chemistry lab.
Okay, number 3, the Mediterranean diet.
Ah, yes. This one I like already because when I think Mediterranean, I think wine.
Yup, wine is in there, in moderation. This diet is based on the traditional eating patterns of countries like Greece and Italy. Lots of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, fish, olive oil, nuts, legumes.
So basically everything fresh with a side of olive oil and sunshine.
Exactly. Pros, it's super sustainable. Tons of studies link it to lower risk of heart disease, improved brain function, even longevity. Cons, honestly, there aren't many. If anything, it requires some meal prep, and you might spend more on fresh produce and quality fish.
So the downside is you have to grocery shop like an adult.
Exactly.
All right, Mediterranean. Sounds like the one diet where you don't hate your life.
Number 2 is intermittent fasting.
Ah, the one where you starve yourself until noon and then eat like a king.
Not quite. It's not about what you eat, it's about when. Common methods are 16-8, fasting for 16 hours, eating during an 8-hour window. Pros, super flexible, easy to follow once you're used to it. It can improve insulin sensitivity and help with weight management. Cons, some people feel sluggish or irritable during the fasting window. And if you binge during the eating window, you kind of miss the point.
So it's basically don't eat breakfast, try not to murder anyone until lunch, and then don't go nuts at dinner.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. And finally, number 1, a plant-based whole foods diet. So like
Vegan.
Not necessarily. It doesn't mean you can never eat meat, but the focus is on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds, real food, not processed. Pros, huge health benefits, lower risk of chronic disease, better digestion, more energy, plus it's eco-friendly. Cons, it can be tricky to get enough protein if you're not intentional. And eating out might be harder if you're strict.
So basically, eat real food, stop living off Cheetos, and your body will thank you.
Exactly.
All right, there you have it. Top 5 diets. Paleo, keto, Mediterranean, intermittent fasting, and plant-based. Now, Maria, let's get real. People start these diets, they're pumped for like 2 weeks, then they hit a wall. How the hell do you stay motivated?
Great question. First, set realistic goals. Don't expect to drop 20 pounds in a month. Focus on how you feel, not just the number on the scale. Second, make it enjoyable. Find recipes you actually like. And third, give yourself grace. You're human. You're gonna have setbacks.
Okay, let's talk about those setbacks. Like the cheat day that turns into a cheat weekend that turns into, well, screw it, I'm off the wagon.
Yeah, that happens. The key is not to see it as failure. It's just part of the process. One meal doesn't ruin your progress. One weekend doesn't erase months of consistency. Get back on track at your next meal, not next Monday.
So don't wait for some magical reset button, just keep it moving.
Exactly.
Okay, last thing. People listening right now, maybe they failed 10 diets, maybe they feel like giving up. What's your one piece of advice?
Stop chasing perfection. Focus on progress. Do one small thing today. Drink more water, take a walk, add a vegetable to your plate. Those little wins add up, and they build momentum.
Hell yeah, baby steps, people. You heard it. Maria, thank you so much for being here. This was awesome.
Thank you. This was so much fun.
All right, folks, that's it for today's episode of Then, Now, and You. If you laughed, learned something, or if you're just mad at us for talking smack about cheese, do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. Seriously, it helps. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Then, Now, and You.